back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lorrien. For today's video, I want to try to create a holiday glam look. We're taking our family Christmas photos next week, and I kind of need to figure out what I want to do with my makeup. I don't really have an exact look in mind. I just know that I feel like I should probably have some glitter eyeshadow and a red lip. So I'm going to play around today and see what I can come up with. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. So if you like these kind of videos, if you like beauty, nails, and a little bit of vlogs mixed in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and also turn your notifications on. And with that being said, let's jump right into today's look. So first thing I'm going to do is prime my brows and eyelids, and for that I'm going to be using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I love this stuff. I've been using it for years and it seriously works like magic. I mean, when I use it, my brows and my eyeshadow last all day. Also, don't judge these nails. I've been picking at them, and first off, don't do that either. But I've been picking at them. I peeled my gel polish off so I can redo them. I will be redoing them this weekend so that I have fresh nails for the photos. Okay, primer is on. First, I'm going to fill in my brows, and for that, I'm going to be using the Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil in the shade 5, and I'm gonna use the Precisely My Brows Benefit shade 5. I am going to go ahead and do that. Okay guys, so I just filled in my brows and I'm going to clean them up using this Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour concealer. It's waterproof too. I received this in one of my Ipsy subscriptions that I've mentioned in the past. I used to subscribe to. I don't anymore. Another story for another day. But I am going to use this to clean up my brows and conceal my eyelid. I feel like this shade actually may be a little too dark for me. This concealer dries pretty fast, so I would definitely recommend doing one eye at a time or one side at a time. I don't know, I feel like it's a little too dark for me. I'm just gonna have to commit and use it on my whole eyelid. Now I'm just concealing my entire eyelid using my sponge. It does blend out nicely with the sponge. So yeah, it definitely blended out nicer with the sponge and doing one eye at a time. Next, I'm just going to set that concealer using the Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Pound Cake. I'm just pressing it in at first and then I will swipe away. For my eyes, like I was saying, I'm not sure what look I want to go with, but I am going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way Naturals palette and also the California Love by ColourPop. So I think I'm going to probably start with this one. And I'm going to start with the shade The Bay, which is that one up there, and just apply it into my crease. What is my one eyebrow here doing? I'm just kind of dragging this out. As you can tell, I have ginormous eyelids, so I just feel like I need to cover that. Next, I think I'm gonna go to the Too Faced palette and use that shade. I think it's Truffle, which is that dark brown up there. For that, I'm going to use this brush by the brand Scone, which is supposed to be a blending brush. I have never used this brush before, so we'll see. I'm just going to apply that into the outer crease. Not bad. And I'm just going to add a little bit more down near my lash line. Now I'm just packing it on to the outer corner using that same brush. Next, I'm going to go to that ColourPop palette and I'm going to use the shade Mission, which is that one there. This one has like, it's brown with some gold flecks in it. So it's pretty. I didn't necessarily want the shimmer on my outer corner, so I'm just going to add a tiny bit. Brush isn't too bad. Not mad at it. Next, I'm just going to clean off this brush because I want to keep using it. And I'm just going to use the Bath Brush by It. And I'm going to take the shade Nude, which is this shade right there. Blend this together. Okay, now I want to cut my crease and I think I'm going to use my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer for this in the shade Medium Peach. And I'm just going to take a little bit more right on my brush. First thing I want to do is blend out the edges so they're not so stark. I am going to work on one eye at a time. Easier, and I don't want this drying or creasing on me. Now I'm going to set that with the shade Swan from the Too Faced palette. I'm just taking a little bit more of that truffle shade. I'm going to move on to the other eye. I got a little too close to my eyelash there. I definitely went a little higher on that one. That's alright, we can fix it. Going back in with that brown. I think I'm just going to go a little higher on my other eye, even though I've already set it. Okay, it's looking better. Now I am going to set that with the same shade, obviously. Okay, next I'm trying to decide which glitter to use. These palettes both have such pretty ones. This is that California Love, and then this is the Born This Way. It's such a hard decision. Is it snowing? Oh my god. Great, I think I've decided I'm gonna use the shade Diego, which is that one there. These ColourPop palettes are so amazing. Look at that. And that's just me kind of like gently dipping in there. But I am going to spray this. I'm just going back in with that brown, blending together. I didn't add any more of that brown. I'm just whatever was on the brush. I'm going to do the same to the other eye. Same thing, just taking that brush, not adding any extra product, just blending. Now I am going to take this brush and a little bit more of that Swan shade and apply that right at the front. Now this is pretty, but zoom you guys in. I really want to use the shade Shimmering Pearl, which is that shade right there. I'm just going to take this brush here, which is a Luxie. It's a precision shader brush, but I'm going to use it because I want to get right up in the tear duct area. I don't know if I love how this is going on. I mean, it's glitter all right. I think maybe if I bring it up some, I'll like it better. I'm going to take a little bit of this shade here, Glistening Snow. Add a little bit here. I am going to blend this all together. Just taking a little bit more of that light Swan shade. Okay, I'm going to apply some eyeliner, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Gel Liner. And I have a couple brushes that I like to use for this. So first I'm going to be using the Morphe M160 and then this Japonesque, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, angled brush. Clean up the eye area with these wipes and move on to my face. Next I'm going to prime my face, and I'm going to be using the NYX primer. Okay, I'm going to be going in with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation in the shade Medium W80 and using the number 2 NARS BH foundation brush. I am going to first pat this in and then blend it all out. Now I'm just using my sponge just to press that all in. I'm going in with that e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Now I'm just going to set my eyes using that same Huda Beauty setting powder. I love the way this smells. Is it just me? This setting powder just smells so good. Now for the rest of my face, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Super Stay Powder. This is a full coverage up to 16-hour powder foundation. I've been using this for a couple weeks now and it's actually really nice. I really wanted the MAC Studio Fix, but the Ulta that I went to didn't carry MAC, so I figured I would try this instead. It's actually nice. Now for bronzer, I'm going to be using my Hoola Benefit Bronzer. And this is the #1 brush from the NARS BH set. I've really been loving this set. I'm sure if you've watched my other videos, you'll notice that that's all I've kind of been using ever since I bought it. And I'm just kind of taking my bronzer up just because I like the more bronzed look and less blush. For blush, I'm going to be using my BH palette, the Chocolate Orange Truffle, and I'm going to take that lightest shade up there. For highlighter, I'm going to be using this Morphe highlighter in the shade Spark. Now I just want to contour my nose, and I'm going to use this NYX contouring palette. And taking that darkest shade there. And I just used that second shade for down the center of my nose. Now I'm going to be using a different highlighter for my brow bones, and I'm going to be using this one here. This is like a by Femme Couture, and it's from Walmart years and years ago, but it's my favorite. And I'm just going to add some highlighter to my inner tear duct. Adding highlighter to the inner tear duct just, I feel like, makes everything so much better. Now for my lower lash line, I think I want to keep it kind of soft, so I think I'm going to take the shade Nude, which is that one there. I'm going to use the smudger brush from that NARS BH set. And then I'm going to go in with the darker brown on the very outer bottom lash line. Okay, now I'm going to go apply my lashes off camera because I'm using the magnetic ones and they take a little while to apply them. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay guys, lashes are on and I just used the Eylure Pro Magnetic lashes and I'm still not sure how I feel about them. I mean, they're definitely easy to apply, but I don't know. We'll see. I've never actually worn them like all day. I usually end up ripping them off because I'm just not a falsies gal. But I already applied some Tarte Man-Eater mascara and I'm just going to apply a little bit more. And I'm just going to apply some to my lower lash line. I'm just going to apply a little bit more black liner to my waterline, and I'm just using the Lancome black liner. This is definitely a personal preference. I like eyeliner. You do you. Now I just want to clean up my contour. I'm going back in with that Huda setting powder. I just wanted to clean up my nose contour a little bit more and just make sure my under eyes are set. For lips, this is the only thing I knew what I wanted to do for sure. I'm going to be doing a red lip, and I'm going to start off with this Urban Decay Gwen Stefani lip liner. This is an oldie, but it's such a good red. It definitely needs to be sharp. Next, I'm going to go in with this NYX Matte Red, and this is in the shade Perfect Red. I think what I'm going to do is pick up that Kylie matte lip kit in the shade Mary Jo, I believe. I'm going to double check that. But I feel like that will be the perfect true blue red shade. So I'm probably going to pick that up most likely. Now I want to set my brows. I always leave that for last for whatever reason, but I'm going to be using the Gimme Brow Benefit in shade 6. So I'm just gonna spray using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I need to start like really getting my hair out the way when I spray, because I feel like it wets my hair and then my hair looks crazy. That is it for this look. Am I absolutely in love? No. I feel like I wanted something a little more with like white glitter maybe, or cream glitter. I mean, it's not awful. I just think maybe I'm going to try a couple more looks and see what I like. I mean, I definitely love the black liner with the red lips, but as far as these glitter shades, I think I'm going to try something else. So I have red lipstick all over my teeth. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you like this look, comment below, let me know what you think. Let me know what I should try next, because I'm not totally in love with this one. But please remember to subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers, so subscribe, turn your notifications on, leave me that comment, let me know what you think, give this video a like, and as always, until next time, bye guys.